Hello everyone, what's cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Wow, wowie wow. Very cool place. Top of a mountain, big. Actually, what I really like about this place is, first of all, how foggy this side of the mountain is. Not that this side isn't, but it seems like we're in a hole in the clouds. We can see straight to the water, so that's beautiful. But this road, you're driving on it really hoping the fog doesn't come over the top, because then, you're driving on the top of a mountain. A lot of things could go wrong. Where in the world do I think this is? That is a really good question. I think it's going to be an island. You know what? It very well could be Malta. Is there something on the side of the water that would be mountainous like this? No, I don't think we're going to be there. Okay, let's go to, like, Sardinia then? Alright, this feels like mountainous right over here. Let's click around here, make the guess, and the answer is... Woo! It couldn't have been more wrong. Well, I guess it could have been more wrong, but there you go. Catalina Island. That's what Catalina Island looks like. Huh. Interesting. And we were, I guess, arrow point to lion, head point, Catalina. Oh, okay. Very cool. 453. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. Alrighty, here we are in today's daily challenge location. Pretty cool spot, isn't it? Well... yes and no. It's very foggy, so it's not like the most beautiful day out. But, hey, we're near a big old pile of rocks, and that's really all that counts here. Also, look at that. Somebody's over here checking out the water. It's very still. My God, it's kind of creepy. It's like, geez, the ocean is not very rowdy today. But I think what's cool about this is this big sort of cliff there. It looks like one of those, like, errors in a panorama where you take a panorama and then you, like, turn the camera 90 degrees so the ground, like, shoots up into the air. That's what this looks like. This doesn't look real. Apparently, this person's mesmerized by it, walking towards it. So, the real question is, where in the world do you think we are? All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by someone new to sending in viewer challenges. That would be none other than our good friend Osbo. Osbo, thank you so much for sending this one in. This one is all about the top 5 cleanest cities, number 5 to number 1, I'm assuming. So we're going to find out what the top 5 cleanest cities are. Now, we've done a lot of top 5 cities before. Actually, I don't even think we've ever done a top 5 cities. I mean, that'd be a bold claim for a challenge, right? Top 5 cities in the world. I guess it could be just your own ranking. I mean, that'd be weird. It'd be hilarious, kind of. What cities didn't make the cut? Well, a lot of them, just 5 did. And maybe they'd be really 5 really shitty cities in the first place, too. Like, oh, God, well, I can think of a few cities better than this. But anyways, this is the top 5 cleanest cities. The cities that care to pay the most people to clean the city up. Or maybe the cities where people have just clean the city up. I don't know. We're going to find out top 5 cleanest cities. Let's do it. Now, if you are interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the comment section below, description below, actually, and you'll find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. Let's do it. Top 5 cities. Really? I mean, I guess this isn't dirt, but, I mean, you could have placed us somewhere a little bit more shiny and gleaming in the building. In the city. But, I'm going to say, I mean, this does look pretty clean. In fact, it's probably a top 5 cleanest city because we're right over here, like in the middle of the city, and there's nobody here. So maybe this is going to be top 5 big cities where there are the least people, right? One of those cities that after like 5 p.m. everyone gets the hell out of town, right? And then there's just like nobody. All right, so where are we? We are in Qatar Airways. Oh, okay. This city's clean for a little bit of a different reason. Because people who are paid nothing are forced to clean the streets. Not really. I mean, kind of, maybe, probably, actually. When you think about it, that very well could be a thing that's going on. But I'm not going to accuse Qatar of doing such a thing, right? Other people are going to accuse them of doing that. I don't need to jump on a boat here of the anti-Qatar train. A boat of the anti-Qatar train. There you go. So what is this? This is Doha, right? Is that the name of the city? Maybe. Is this really Doha? Does it really look like Doha to me? It doesn't look like that at all. I mean, it could be. We just saw a Qatar Airways thing. This doesn't look like Doha at all. Is this really Doha? You're gonna go and tell me that that's where we are? I mean, if I had to guess, I think we're in, by the look of it, we're somewhere in South Africa. That's where I think we are. These other flags seem not as important. But the chances that we are, yeah, okay, we're not in Doha at all. I'm just stupid. We're in South Africa. Where in South Africa are we? Well, that's a good question. All right. So we're not in Qatar at all. That city's probably pretty clean, though. Let me tell you. If that one's not on the list, well, there you go. It's Doha, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. At least I knew the name of the big city that's in Qatar. All right, where are we? This is going to be Cape Town. There's big mountains around here. Yeah, it's going to be Cape Town. Cape Town's one of the top 5 cleanest city. Oh, good for Cape Town. I was going to say, it doesn't look too crowded at all. I mean, I don't know. Big cities in South Africa, I do imagine them being quite crowded, though. This looks really not crowded. Are there no jobs? There might just be no jobs. But it looks nice. It's true, but it just, for how big it is, it just doesn't look that crowded to me. I mean, this does, right here. This is a little bit more to my expectation, to be honest. Maybe this is just where the action's at. Although those are places back there, real boring. This stuff over here it looks pretty good. So, yeah, all right. Look at that. We're going to go to Cape Town. Where in Cape Town? Right over here. And the answer is indeed Cape Town, 6002. This looks pretty clean as well. All right, got to admit, but this is like a rich person town, right? This is what it looks like to me. I mean, these houses, you probably get one of these houses. They're not that nice, you know? It's just going to be like a normal house. Look at this thing. Tiny little garage right near a big giant wall. Your house is essentially built into someone else's house for whatever reason. I mean, I know. Look, like not everyone can have a fully detached house, but this one is like a detached house, but the wall's against another wall. That's weird. Big windows, kind of dome-shaped. Again, pretty weird, but hey, I think they got the right idea at least. Build full windows at the front, because this is the part you want to see. You want to see the water. Although water's pretty flat. But again, this is probably way more expensive than if that water wasn't there. If that water wasn't there, that house would not be that expensive. Now, something like this, like, look at this. I mean, it's still pretty big. But again, it's still condos, right? I mean, like, what year are we in? Like, 1986? 1986? Is that the year I think this was built in? It might be. I'm not really sure. Where could this be? This is going to be somewhere... It's going to be somewhere in Australia. It's going to be somewhere... It's going to be somewhere near Perth. It's going to be somewhere... Will it really be near Perth? I don't know about that. Maybe it's going to be somewhere near... No, I don't think it's going to be somewhere near Melbourne. I don't know. It's a clean city. I think it is going to be Somerton Yacht Club. We're in a place called Somerton. I think it is going to be near Perth. It's a clean city, apparently. But how clean? I don't know. Somerton Yacht Club. Well, I get we're in a place called Somerton, but where the hell is Somerton? It's in... Oh, I mean, it's in Australia. We're fairly certain of that. At least I seem to be. What does this say? 20 kilometers an hour. Yeah, everyone's driving vehicles that look like that. Sort of utility vehicles and stuff like that. Somerton. All right. Brighton Dunes. Where the hell is Brighton? And where are the dunes? So we're near the dunes. All right. I remember seeing the Brighton Dunes, but I don't remember where they were. The Brighton Dunes. Oh, God. I really wish I remember that. But if I'm being honest, I don't remember where that would be. So I'm just going to go where I think we are. And we're just going to go and say we're somewhere like over here. Make the guess and the answers. Right near Adelaide? Really? That's where these Brighton Dunes were? We're right near Adelaide. Oh, well, that's really too bad. 1930. All right, well, I got the right country, but I mean, that didn't take too much effort to guess that was Australia. All right. Well, this is it needs to, it's pretty clean, I guess, but I mean, I think the grass needs to be kept up a little bit more. We're in France, so that's a good thing to know. Again, your choice of locations to drop us in is really funny. You know, top 5 cleanest cities, and you drop us like over here near a big giant like work site. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool, right? I mean, there's a big work going on. Instead of just putting cheap cones and stuff, you get these big, you know, red barrier things. I mean, those look pretty good. I'd say, you know, that's high quality. But are we? No, we're not in France at all. Well, actually, we could be. You know, yes, we are in France. But that was just a truck. You know, we are in Europe. You can drive half an hour and find yourself in a different country. Well, depending which country you're in and where you're starting from. I mean, I guess you could do that here as well. Actually, not really. You're gonna get held up for way more than half an hour at the border. There you go. Zing. Oh God, I really hope that one dude. Who the hell was it? Was it Jeb Bush? Whoever the hell, I forget who the hell said this. I think it was someone running for Republicans. They wanted to build a border wall between Canada and the U.S. Well, first of all, that's going to, you know, what a waste of resources, first of all. But I really hope they don't do that. Because I really hope that one day, you know, we'll just be able to drive from Canada to the U.S. just back and forth real nicely. I mean, it's not going to happen for a lot of reasons. But it really would be nice if that was a possibility to be able to do that. So, you know, don't put a wall, because that's just going to stop that from happening, right? But, hey, you know what? Whatever. It wasn't Jeb Bush. It was that other guy. Was it that guy from Louisiana? No, it wasn't that guy from Louisiana. I don't remember who it was, right? Whatever. No, it definitely wasn't Jeb Bush. It was someone else, but I don't remember who it was. This is a nice city. That's for sure. I guess it looks clean. I guess clean cities just mean empty cities, really. That's what it means. Top 5 big cities that are surprisingly empty. Oh, you get to try it for 2 months free? Wow, look at that. Oh, Luxembourg. Are we in Luxembourg? Maybe. Something of Luxembourg. Well, maybe we're in Luxembourg City. Yeah, we're in Luxembourg City. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought we were in France. Well, I guess we're in Luxembourg City. The answer, Luxembourg City. This actually doesn't really surprise me now that I think about it. The answer is yes, indeed. 6360. What are the odds there'll be 0 North American cities? I would say very high, because we're getting to the point where a North American city would need to be the #1 cleanest city, and I kind of doubt it. All right, what do we got here? Something specialists. I guess we're in Switzerland. Well, we got a Swiss flag in the window, so we're going to keep an eye out for that. What do we got here? All right, IKEA. IKEA. There you go. The #1 not Swedish company in the world, because IKEA is not a Swedish company, or at least that's what I like to say. I mean, I don't know. Look, if you're Swedish and you feel that IKEA is a Swedish company and that brings you pride, then I would say okay. But you know, I really feel, as someone who's not Swedish, that when I look at IKEA and I see the colors and the fact that they, you know, go all out saying, "Oh, we're Swedish, we're Swedish, we're Swedish," that's great. If you're so Swedish, then pay fucking taxes to Sweden then, right? I don't know. I feel like you'd have to pay them something to be able to use their national identity. I mean, sure, maybe you were originally founded there, but you sure as hell ain't there anymore. Or at least from what the Wikipedia articles I've read about them have said. I think I've been on this rant, not really a rant, because I never go into it too much, because I don't read enough, and then I sort of run out of things to say very quickly. But there you go. I want to stand firmly in my belief, currently based on Wikipedia articles, that IKEA is not a Swedish company, and that they're assholes for using that as their entire marketing. Because if you're Swedish, you should at least actually be paying the Swedish government some taxes, and not doing your damn best to try and avoid doing that at all cost. Right? No? Just me? I'm the only one who thinks that? Okay, well, there you go. Where are you? VO, and then the O is crossed out. So we are in Norway. Or something like that. Is that really where we are? I don't know. Oh no, I thought we were in Switzerland. Are we in Switzerland or Norway? Ah, boy, this is gonna get a bit confusing, won't it? Well, I think we are in one of the two. I don't know which one. We are in Switzerland, right? Yeah, we're in Switzerland. Look at that flag over there. Is that even a Swiss flag? No, that's not at all a Swiss flag. All right, well, we got an Italian flag now. Another Italian flag. Are we in Italy? Does this really look like Italy to me? I don't think it does. I think it looks like Switzerland more than Italy. I'm very confused. I am very confused. Okay, you know what? This is going to be this is going to be Switzerland. This is going to be, not Zurich. This is going to be Lucerne. Something a little bit smaller. Zurich. Damn it, really? Oh, outskirts. I see. That's how it works. 4267. And finally, another place that clearly isn't a Canadian city. By Canadian, I mean North American, because, you know, I have zero expectations a Canadian city is going to be on here. But hey, at least if a North American city could make it on the list, you know, I'd be somewhat proud that, you know, one North American city is the cleanest city. American. Anyone could wear a shirt like that. We've got a weird forest. We've got some trees. I mean, is this really a city or is this a zoo? I guess this is a zoo. What zoo is this? Well, maybe it said it on that sign I just quickly overlooked. So we've got a zoo. It's pretty nice. We've got birds and stuff like that. I mean, this looks pretty good. The whooping crane. The whooping crane. What does this look like? Does this look like... I mean, this looks like a zoo. I really have no idea where it's going to be. City of... Calgary? Is this the Calgary Zoo? Really? Calgary? Oh, alright. Apparently Calgary's a very clean city. Well, you know, thumbs up to Calgary. Haven't been to Calgary in a while. I've been there twice. I've actually been to the Calgary Zoo. I've been here specifically as well. When I was a youngster. Probably the last time I went there was when I was 12, and then perhaps when I was 10, I also went there. I'd give a big thumbs up to the Calgary Zoo. I thought it was pretty great. Actually, yeah, the city of Calgary was pretty nice as well. Now that I think about it, I had a lot of fun time there. Although I would say, if you are going to Calgary, you know, consider at least going to Banff. It's not that far away. You're gonna have a good time. Go to Banff and stuff like that. That's gonna be a good one. But you know, Calgary. There you go. Calgary somehow makes it on the list of cleanest cities. Maybe it's just specifically the Calgary Zoo. Well, you know, good to know. Good for Calgary, being a nice, clean place. I really wouldn't have expected that. Oh, well, okay, there you go. All right, Calgary Zoo is like around right here. Yeah, I remember. So that's how this place is laid out. Okay. Very, very cool. All right, let's make the guess, and the answer is yes, indeed. 6460. All right, so cleanest cities in the world, 2519. We got Cape Town. Either that's number 1 or it's number 5. Then we've got near Adelaide, maybe just Adelaide. Very nice. Then we've got Luxembourg. Then we've got Zurich. And surprisingly enough, Calgary. I wouldn't have thought that. And if I had to choose a city in Canada, I wouldn't have chosen Calgary. So good for Calgary for doing that somehow, being on this list. I don't know what list this is. A list published by the Calgary Herald. Or I don't know, that Alberta Tribune, something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking something's going on. I feel like that one sticks out a little bit. Cape Town, it makes sense, right? When we saw it, it looked pretty good. We just saw the zoo in Calgary, so I don't know. Adelaide, yeah, that makes sense. You know, Australia, it's not that. Yeah, it makes sense. Not that populated. You know, Australia is very nice and clean, I guess. Luxembourg City, Zurich, that makes sense. But Calgary, I don't know. But maybe. 2519. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it as always. I'll see you guys next time.
Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.